Hey gamers, this is gonna be a different kind of video and not in the way I usually say it. I wanted to address something that has kind of been in the back of my mind for a while. I wasn't really sure how to address it or how to kind of comment on it. But I want to make sure that it doesn't seem like I'm trying to hide anything that I have done. Deny anything that I may have done, will do. I'm sorry if this comes off as incoherent. I'm very flustered, not flustered, I'm very shaky right now. It's hard to think, but I wanted to get this out as soon as possible because I don't want to take another day of not addressing it. Back in, I'd say May of 2018, 2019, I don't remember the dates that well, or the years. I think it was 2019. I made a video called Venom Movie Review 2016, or 2018, I don't know. But the whole point of the joke, or the whole video was I dressed up as Venom, which included painting my face black, wearing a hoodie that had like a kind of, the thing Venom has on his chest, and I painted the circles around my eyes white. And I never even seen the movie, or the movie. So the whole joke, in 100% seriousness, was just, as silly as it sounds, and as much as I still regret kind of thinking about. Sorry, I got a phone call. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, as much as I am still kind of grossed out by the way I used to think back then, my genuine thought process was, how can I do a video where I paint my face black and make that not a big deal or not offensive? Was it smart for 16, 17-year-old me to try to challenge the medium of racism through a 6-minute YouTube video? No. Does that justify it? No. No matter the intentions, it was still very obviously on the nose, and it was shock humor. I will admit that. It was 100% shock humor, as some of my videos were back then, in the sense where I would do all the Trump stuff. It was more, you see the photo, and then that makes you want to watch the video. You see, what is this? And it makes you want to watch the video. Since then, my content has changed for that, I hope. I kept the video up for about a year or two. I got a little bit of backlash, but I would always just respond by saying it's just Venom, and my mutuals and friends would always most of them kind of understood that, and they knew that I didn't mean it in any mean way or malicious way, but it was just kind of a silly little video. Back in June of 2020, I met someone who kind of explained to me how it can be hurtful and how I really shouldn't have it up, and I quietly took the video down. I didn't really mention it or anything. I think I maybe mentioned I told some of my friends, like, hey, the video isn't up anymore. I don't want it up anymore. Please don't mention it. But I don't want to seem like I'm hiding the actions I've done. I don't want to seem like I'm burying all my misdeeds. I want to be honest. I made that video. I made a video where I painted my face black to dress up as Venom, but the whole point of the video was to do blackface without it being blackface. It was to paint a face black, but have it not have the 400 years of, what's the word? Basically, I didn't want it to be racial in any way. I didn't want it to be racially charged. But I think what I failed to see then is the way I came up with the idea kind of was a bit disrespectful. You can say it's funny, you can say it's silly, but I think my heart was in the right place, but I still shouldn't have done it. It wasn't an action I did. I know I didn't have any racial or bias in it. Sorry, I wanted to reword this. Again, this video might have a couple edits and stuff because I want to make sure I'm explaining myself to the best of my abilities and not trying to seem like I'm asking for sympathy or anything, because in this scenario I'm not. I'm just telling you what I did because I don't ever want people to think that I'm hiding the stuff I might have done or the stuff that I did do. But yeah, the video was never created with the intention to upset black people of any type of upsetting. That was not the intention. But no matter what the intention was, I can still see why it can easily be misconstrued, because in a sense it is blackface. It wasn't me pretending to be a person of color, but it was me painting my face dark black, giving myself white round eyes, and dressing up as Venom. Some people may say that's okay. I feel like whether it's okay or not, it still shouldn't have been something I did. It's like I should not speak out on issues or the challenges facing a minority in America because I don't, or a racial minority in America, because I don't face that. I may face it as a transgender woman. I can speak about that, but I don't know what it is like to be a person of color. And I should never claim that I know, and I should never pretend that I know, because I don't want to seem like I'm just a know-it-all. I'm not. I might have been rambling. That's my bad. But what I'm trying to say is, I made a video. The video was not okay. If you see photos of the video, please know that that was the context. Now that you even know the context, I don't want you to say what I did was okay, because whether you think it is, I don't believe it was. I think my actions weren't okay. And I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I don't want to hide stuff. I've said that before. I said that 1,000 times. I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I want to be out in the open about the good things and the bad things I do. I'm a very open person, whether that's good or bad. But yeah. So that is what happened. I don't plan on putting the video back up. I don't want to see that video ever again. Even knowing my intentions, even knowing that I took it in a lighthearted way at the time, I still don't want to see it. I don't want it to be talked about. If you want to call me out for it, though, I implore you to. I made a mistake. I'm not denying that. I just would like to not dwell on it. I feel as if I've grown a lot since then, and I feel as if I'm still always growing. I might make more mistakes in the future, but that's just part of existing and stuff. But I have made sure I will never repeat a same mistake like that. So, yeah. That is what happened with the Venom movie review 2018. If you ever want to contact me, or if you have a problem with something I've done and would like to talk about it, my Instagram is @punksy. I'm way more active on there than I am on here. Not to plug my stuff, but I do. If I've done something that has upset you, please tell me. I want to do my best to move on and work through all the problems I've caused. So yeah, that was that. Sorry for not being a silly video. But this needed to be said. Whether my account is for silly stuff or not, this needed to be said. And I'm not going to delay it any longer. I hope you all have a good day. And I hope you all stay safe and stay healthy. Goodbye.